Well, great morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, December 19th. Hey, monkey. Anyway. So, yes, yesterday I did come home with a cane flute. But as you can see, the holes are bigger. They're just bigger. And so to play this one is, I have to really be careful that those holes get fully covered. And it's not easy. I have to be really precise and really push to keep it so there's no air escaping because the holes are so big. So even though this is a nice flute, it sounds good. Max, will you quit? Quit. Has a nice tone. I like the smell of this. It's bamboo that's been smoked. It's been by the, they burnt the holes. It's got that nice smoky smell to it. So I like it. I just want to smell the flute. But this is one I do not have this key from Bobby. So I figured, well, I don't have this key. This one sounds good. It was a decent price, and so I decided I would bring it home. But this was done by Eric the flute maker from Bamboo here in Florida. So that's interesting. Yeah. And I think the money, if I'm not mistaken, the money for this goes to a special project as well. A number of the things he makes, when he sells it, the money goes to Guatemala to aid the people. So So there you have it. But the cane flute in a B. This is in a B. So I do have the little white fox that's in a B, but that's a high B. And then this is I guess you would say a low B or a mid B or low B. I think it's more of a mid. Anyway. Oh, mercy. So let's get started. I did get my other vitamins yesterday, so I'm going to start taking those double doses 3 times a day and see if it does help with this trigger finger. God, I hope so, because it's painful. Anyway. Oh, I'm going to take one of these. Let me grab the cards, drag them out, and see what we've got today. Get my pills out that I've got to take for the morning. My vitamins and a Motrin. Try to keep the inflammation down. I have another B flat coming. What's it called? Huilsu? Wait, or is it? Let me make sure. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Huisil, I think, something like that. Anyway, it's a Chinese instrument. It's being shipped out today. And they're really interesting. They are made from a gourd, and then it's got the pipes, and it's got the main pipe, which you could play single, but it's like kind of like the drone flutes. It's got one chamber. It's got a couple extra chambers you can open to do a drone with it as well. So it's really an interesting instrument. So I'm going to see, well, the idea is to get it, and then I want to see if I can do it with some other types of music and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So that's coming. Yeah, somebody was asking me today how long, I've been playing flutes and recorders. Well, since June of this year, so 7 months. And look at the collection I've gotten in 7 months. Lord have mercy. So yeah, I've just been going a house of fire on it. It's like I sit and I practice all day. I just continue to practice and practice and practice. And, you can't pick it up for like 15 minutes a day and then think you're going to get somewhere. You have to really put the time and attention in on it. But if you really focus and put all of your attention into it, you can learn it, And some things just flow for you better than other things. Like I'm much better on flute. It just is something I gravitated to versus playing guitar or ukulele. I can do them, and, I'm passable and everything, but for some reason, I got a hold of the flute, and that was the end of that. I really have enjoyed that. So, okay, one more. Almost ready to start reading these. Okay, so let me see if I can put this all together here. Look at what all we've got. Okay, so where to begin with this one? Okay, we'll start here with the cave, sanctuary. Like I said, you've always got the sanctuary of the heart, here with you. You're a temple of the living God, so you can always go there to commune. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Or if you have a favorite spot that's a quiet place, a place of sanctuary, a place where you feel at home, place where you feel comfortable, Again, spend some time there. Spend some time there, getting, how do I want to say it, recharging. Spend some time in your sanctuary. You can make your home a sanctuary too, a place where you can come back and you can relax and you're fine there, okay? Also, to remember that, again, otter spirit, you're never alone. Great spirit, that God energy is fueling you. It's always there with you. You're never alone, So, take that spirit and then bring it out into unity, find other people that you can commune with, whether it's people or four-leggeds. Say four-leggeds or two-leggeds or whatever. Ugh, oh, it got me. Ugh, right in the mouth. Oh, you got me that time, didn't you? You're quick. Troublemaker. He says, I'm French, you know. I'm half French. Dog kisses. Anyway. Unity, you know, let's bring mankind together. Let's try to find the places where we can be together so we can open the doors. Much better to have friends than enemies, or friends than frenemies. Try to stay away from the frenemy zone. Anyway. So the next is, you know, look towards the future, the upper world, you know, see in a positive note. See how things, you know, maybe things are not so great now. Well, how can we change it? What do we need to do? Where do we need to put our focus? Then, when you figure out what we need to do, where we need to go, how we need to proceed, then be like the eagle warrior, okay? Have your arrow of truth, take aim, and be steady. You know, like the Native Americans say, don't speak with forked tongue, speak with straight, you know. So be honest in your dealings. You know, one-pointed focus. Just like playing the flute, you have to have one-pointed focus and not being, you know, scattered into this and that and the other thing. You know, if that's what you want to do, that's where your attention is, then that's where you have to have your attention and intention and open up to that possibility. And once you do that, then the lightning will hit, you know. Then there's a lot of power behind it, you know, and lightning does hit. Isn't that right? That's like what happens when Kundalini awakens. It's like lightning in the body, okay, that goes through the whole system of consciousness, conscious awareness, you know, and it just goes through all the realms and levels and layers. It's like the roto-rooter of consciousness. Isn't that right, Mr. Max? So again, you know, watch for the times of lightning. Once you get your bow set, your arrow set ready to fly, let all the power come through. Lightning, okay? Keep your aim, keep your focus in one direction. If your focus is scattered, if you don't have all your energy going in one direction, what happens? You have a loss of energy, loss of power. It has to be concentrated, it has to be fueled, it has to be projected, you know, in a concentrated way, like lightning, okay? Go towards the future. You can't change the past, okay? But you can only change the future by living now in a way that you want to see the future become, okay? So be that now. Put that into place now. Unity. Again, try not to have frenemies. Try not to have as much unity as you can. If somebody is really toxic, though, you know, again, you cut that out and you leave that be. But try to open the doors for understanding as much as possible. Okay, Otter Spirit, you're never alone. Okay, never, never alone. You always have that God essence fueling you, giving you your very life breath. God is as close as your next breath. Okay, so you're never alone. And last but not least, cave, find your sanctuary and take time to, you know, have a place where you can go and relax and de-stress and just get your bearings, you know. It's just important to know what direction you're going, what you're doing, rather than just wandering around going, I don't know. You know? If you wander around just, I don't know, then, well, nothing gets done. Okay, you got to have a direction. Okay, so what is your direction? What are you involved in? Part of the path they teach here, the first thing is to learn to be fully in the moment. Do one thing at a time with full attention and intention. Keep your focus. Don't try to multitask, because then nothing gets done right. Nothing gets done 100% if you're multitasking this and that and the other thing, and you're not keeping your attention and intention fully. And it used to be that the Shakers, remember the Shakers, the Quakers, Shakers? Part of their meditation, part of their spiritual practice was making the furniture. Remember the Shaker chairs? And they would take pride in their work. They would do it to the very, very best of their ability with full attention, full intention. And it becomes like a meditative practice. If you can put your full heart and soul into something, and it's like music. If you're a musician, if you put your whole heart and soul in it, you get lost in the music. You just, it's another opening. Okay? So, again, you can do that whether you're making furniture, whether you're playing music. Some people that I've met, a very big maths person. This was one of those math-type people that he thinks in mathematical equations. Now, I can't comprehend that at all because math is not my thing, but he actually thinks in mathematical equations. And he can get lost in that, totally absorbed in mathematical equations, So, again, different people are different. I'm more towards, again, like you can see, the music, and that's more of my realm, the spiritual, the music, that's been my realm. Great chefs are just really into cooking and taste, and, they think in the taste and how you blend things together. To be a good cook, if you can think of how things taste, you can, in your mind, you can comprehend, if I bring these two together, how is it going to, So, and you can come up with some very good recipes just by sitting there and contemplating how this goes together, how that goes together, how they would meld. Isn't that right? He says, I don't know, I don't cook. He says, I don't cook. I'm just good at giving kisses and wanting to be petted. That's it. And to bug the mama. If I'm not bugging the mama, I'm bugging the brother. One or the other. Doesn't matter. So anyway. Mr. Max. Mr. Max. You're so funny, little guy. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a great... Oh, my God, Christmas is around the corner, isn't it? I just, I don't even... Like I said, I don't have family here or anything, so I'm not out doing Christmas shopping or having to do any of that. I really... So for me, it's just like a regular week. And then I look, it's the 19th. Oh, my God, Christmas is like... That's a few days away. Oh, my God. So it's just, to me, it's crazy. Yeah. So anyway, I hope everybody's winding up. You've got your trees up, your decorations, whatever it is that you guys do. And I hope you're enjoying your family, those that have families, Those that are in relationships, hope you're having a wonderful relationship now, and that you're spending some good quality time together and enjoying each other's company. And my company is the flutes. That's my relationship, is my flutes. It's as close as I get to it. Anyway, so on that note, I hope everyone's having a great morning, and thank you for tuning in, and I will see you online. Aho, have a great day, everyone.